we don't take the opportunity to really dive in and say, no, she's here for more than just the few times she's mentioned. And her role is unbelievable. So when I began to think about Hagar and I began to delve into her, I said, no one is willing to go deeper to even really get a grasp of who she is. She is a princess.
And then the question becomes, how did an Egyptian slave get under the authority of Abraham and Sarai? So please tell us, how did you find her to be an Egyptian princess?
So I study under my mentor, who is Rabbi Arthur Vernon.
Okay.
And so he allows me to have access to the information that he has. And what we learned is that there is a Abimelech. And this is, I'm going to say Genesis 20, where Abimelech says, who is this beautiful woman? And is this your wife? And he says, no, she's my sister.
Abraham.
Yes. Abram at that time. And when he goes in, he doesn't do anything with her, but he recognizes, this woman is somebody else. She's something. She's something special. And so when Abimelech goes to Abram and communicates that to him, he says, yes, but she is also my sister through the mother's side, I believe it is.
Yes.
Okay. That's the first entrance. So what he did was he said, I got to fix this. Okay. And so in fixing that, he gives livestock. He gives servants. He gives women servants. Some people believe that Hagar was given at that time, but that's not the case. There's another passage where you see the same thing happen.
Wow.
But it's in Egyptian. It's in Egypt.
Yes.
And so it is in that time that the Pharaoh does take her in there, and he finds out, oh, you're about to mess up again. The same incident with two different people.
Wow.
And that's when his daughter, the Pharaoh's daughter, was given as a gift, which was an honor. It was not something negative, but it was an honor when I read it from the Jewish perspective, which is the rabbinic experience that we look through it at. That's where we see she's a princess, and that's where we see that she's in this slave environment now,